Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Muy buenos dias. Meagan Burns coming to you live from the streets of San Miguel de Allende. I'm here in the Jardín. I had tried to get to a few other cafes today, but today is a holiday here in Mexico. It's Workers' Day. It's May 1st. It's their equivalent to Labor Day. So a lot of cafes, surprisingly, were closed. I did not expect that at all. And so here I am back at the Jardín. I guess that's going to be one of my complaints about San Miguel. There's not enough caffeines. There's not enough cafes to support my live stream habit. So what am I going to do? Well, first of all, I'm going to have some of my beautiful latte here on the Jardín. Okay, it's Monday, May 1st. Monday. My God, I'm a hot wreck, aren't I? It is Wednesday, May 1st. It is May Day. May Day, Beltane. It's Ring Around the Rosies line. Okay, but it's the continuous line selfie challenge. That starts today. And I'm going to jump right into it. Continuous line selfie. Don't spend more than 5 minutes on it. I mean, if you've not done it before, do what you need to do. But honestly, this is a very quick moving drawing challenge that you really should not be spending a lot of time on. I'm not saying that you have to do what I do or compare yourself to me. I've been doing this for a couple years, and so it's not so scary like it used to be for me. So I think I did this in like 2 minutes, right? So honestly and ideally, don't make it an all-day project, because if it's too big of a project, you're not going to be motivated to do it, right? I think that you know, like, that's the beauty of, well, I'm not going to say my drawing challenges, but it's the thing that I try to do. I try to create drawing prompts and challenges that are not too hard to do, not too hard to work into your everyday life. I see Sheila Sabine's name here. Sheila works, she's like out there making deals and crushing the real estate market in Berkeley, California. And so she doesn't have a lot of time to sit around looking at herself and drawing herself. And I'm picking on you, Sheila, because I see your name there. But so like Sheila, who has a very busy day, like a lot of us do, right? A lot of us are like taking care. Did I lose my Wi-Fi? You know what? I forgot to check my connection. Hi, Joyce. Hi, everyone. Hopefully it'll be stable enough. Maybe it's just a breeze going through. Oh, yeah. See, my earrings I'm keeping an eye on you. I'm keeping 4 eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping an eye on everyone. Got these in Mexico City. Have stumbled onto a really great stall. Oh my God. So anyways, back to the drawing challenge, right? So ideally with the continuous line selfie, you're not spending a lot of time on it. You're doing it very quickly. You're not getting overly attached to the results, because having done this myself, I've made myself fatter. I've made myself skinny. Here's my connection. I've made myself too skinny. I've made myself too young. I've made myself too old, and everything in between. And that's totally okay. It's totally, totally, totally okay. Oh, minute selfie I did of myself in my last workshop. Look at this. Look how young and vivacious I've made myself. Oh, I'm wearing the same earrings. Look at that. I'm young and beautiful. And you know what I did here is the between here and here, I shortened that, right? Because you can see, look at that. Between here and here, there's a good amount of space. And what that does is it tells age, right? When our face is droop, and unfortunately, our faces droop. It's just how it goes, right? And so here, can you see it? I shortened it. So what is that? And so, but here in this one, I drew it. And this is actually a hairline, because you know I've got like hair, right? And so it's a hairline, but it's an optical illusion, because it looks like my thin. I can't talk to and my face is not extraordinarily huge, but it's not that thin either. And if I were to go in with paint, I could like bring my face out to here. But here's the whole thing. This is like a 2-minute drawing of myself. And by practicing continuous line, you're giving space to the features, to your particular features, right? And it's literally, if you're into sacred geometry, if you're into mathematics, if you're into numbers, right? It's literally a numbers game, right? Like the space between here and here tells you who I am, right? And the way these elements are placed, these objects tell you that's Meagan, right? Or, you know, that's Joey, or that's Charlie, or whatever. That's my dog. With continuous line, at being more correct about spatial distances, right? And so how do you get better? How do you get better at continuous line? Well, honestly, the quickest and fastest and most effective way to get better at continuous line is to practice continuous line drawing warm-ups, right? Very simply, I talk about these all the time. I do these in my live stream. It's literally just it's just making lines on the page, and I'm going to do that before I do my continuous line drawing. So I do have a dedicated sketchbook. I'm going to make a cover for it because right now it's just got a silly Canson. But so here's the cover, and I'm going to make a cover for it, right? And so I did this one April 29th. Today I'm going to do May 1st, and big day. It's a big day. Didn't you know that? And so what I did, because the other thing to do is a sip of my coffee while my internet connects. Oh my God, there's babies screaming. That's how life is, though. There's babies screaming, church bells. That's how we roll with the continuous line, drawing in the chaos, right? So I put some color on my page. Look at that, with a space for myself because it's May 1st. So I wanted some color. So I wet the page, put some water around here, and then dropped in some color, right? And so after I do my drawing warm-ups, I am going to do my selfie. But first, before you get to the magic, you have to do the warm-ups, right? As I have said many a times, all things are possible with practice, right? And when you dedicate yourself, there goes the screaming baby. She's being taken out. All things are possible with practice, right? And through this curriculum that I have developed with continuous line, I didn't develop continuous line, that's been around forever, right? But doing the line warm-ups and doing these specific types of warm-ups where you're not drawing anything and then you're doing pattern making, right? And so I have seen firsthand, and I have seen with others, the magic, the benefits of doing this practice. Even no matter where you're at in your drawing game, if you've been drawing for decades or if you just started. The kid just screamed. If you've been drawing for decades or if you've been drawing for minutes, this warm-up practice will make a difference, and it will impact your drawing abilities. And oftentimes people say, it's so easy, I forget. And I know that. I forget. I have forgotten too. Hang on here a second. I want to be prepared for... Oh, I don't have any cambio? Oh, yeah, I do. It's always good to have a little cambio. I don't have much. Thought I had more. Oh, well. Hola. Buen día. Gracias. Yes. So through, what am I talking about here? I just gave that. I could see that little gal was coming up here, so I wanted to be prepared and have some money for her. And so anyways, what am I saying? Oh, I'm talking about, in fact, I'm going to kind of make this I usually do kind of wide continuous lines so that it takes me a while to get through the page. But this time I'm going to widen my lines a little bit. And here, I'll show you what that means. Just because I want to get, I don't want to, it's not wasting your time, but I want to get to the continuous line drawing, right? Because I think that's why everyone's here today, is to find out the secrets and the magic to drawing yourself. And I don't have like, well, yes, I have like magical ways of doing things, but I don't have all the secrets to life, right? Because if I did, I probably would, well, I don't know, I don't even want to get into that. But I have been practicing drawing for a number of years, and I have been doing this continuous line thing. And so the key to drawing oneself is to, first of all, be fearless about it. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares if you draw yourself properly. Nobody cares. And if they did care, who cares? Who cares, right? Don't waste your time worrying about what others think, right? Who cares what others think? Especially when you are getting into your own art practice, because that can be the thing that will trip everyone up, is when you get worried about what others are thinking. Oh, they don't think I'm good. Or they think I'm a fraud. Oh, they, you know, I mean, believe me, I get the whole mother thing, because my mother was very disapproving of me forever until she was dying, right? So that whole disapproving mother thing is a huge thing. Or father, or art teacher, or professor, or spouse, or sibling. Somewhere, I guarantee, somewhere along, no gracias, somewhere along the line, no gracias, somewhere along the line, somebody was disapproving of you, right? I think we all have. That is a common thread for everyone, that somewhere along the line someone was disapproving of us, and it may have injured our art career, right? It's possible that somebody's words when we were at a delicate age injured our art practice, right? So I'm going to finish big with a heart as a way to say to myself, it's okay if I don't draw myself beautiful and thin and pretty and effervescent. It's okay if I draw myself like a monster, because sometimes I am a monster. It's okay if I draw myself fat, because sometimes I am fat. It's okay if I draw myself old, because sometimes I feel old, or I am old, and I'm getting old. We're all getting old every day, right? It's okay if I draw myself looking horrendous, because sometimes I do look horrendous. Not always. Well, not in my live streams, right? I'd prep a little bit. But my God, I took some selfies with my dog on the roof last night, and I looked at myself and I said, well, am I 800 years old? What happened? Am I 800 years old, right? All right, finish big with a heart. Go easy on yourself, especially when you're drawing yourself. Now, in the grand scheme of things, there's a lot of things we can be hard on ourselves, right? Like maybe the way we've harmed others, or things that we've regretted saying or doing. We all have that. But in the grand scheme of drawing oneself, don't feel bad about it, right? Like, let that go. Let that anxiety go. Go easy on yourself. Go easy on others. And I am going a little heavy on this, because I just, having done these drawing challenges before, I know how messed up people can get about drawing selfies. It's like it triggers something. It triggers something, you know, like an ego thing. Oh, people are going to think I'm crazy from, I mean, I've heard it. I get made fun of, and honestly, I don't care. It used to bother me, but I don't care anymore. Angel's getting its wings right now here at the parroquia. Thank you, George Bailey and Clarence. So, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee, and I'm going to get my Sharpie out. Let's see. Do I want to use my... Sharpies are good because it allows you to not get too wrapped up in details. But honestly, another really good pen is the Lane Bowie Uniball Signo Impact 207 Bold. I had to order it a few times before I got the right one. There's several different types of Uniball. There's millions of Uniballs out there. So, and after about the third delivery, Amazon delivered the proper Uniball, and what a difference it has made in my life. Okay, so I'm going to put my line warm-up book away, and I'm going to take out my dedicate. Oh, see, I just got nervous. I just got nervous because I'm like, oh crap, I'm drawing myself. I've drawn myself enough, and who cares, right? Is my hair? My God, what is going on here? That's all right. It adds to it because the more hair, the less I have to worry about wrinkles and what are these things called? Jowls. Keep everything nice and tight, right? All right, so I have my sheet of paper, I have my dedicated sketchbook. It's May 1st, so I put some flowers on it, and I'm gonna like push those flowers out of my head for a moment, and I'm gonna do draw myself live on my live stream, right? And you know, I also think it's fun to add things like jewelry and glass. Glasses are a great way to like not have to worry about the wrinkles and crow's feet of your lines, right? Of your face. What am I talking about? So let's see what I can do here. Just I can barely see myself on this between my glasses and the distance and the chaos. There's a woman sweeping right here. There's a lot of pigeons right here, and they're really annoying me. Cut it out, pigeons. Leave me alone. Give me some space here. Pigeons, dang pigeons. Look at this. I don't even eat bread anymore. I had to give up bread, but I had to order a croissant in order to sit at this dang table. You got to order food to sit at this table now. Otherwise, they give you a to-go cup, and you have to sit on the curb. So in order to sit at the table, I got to buy a croissant. And I don't even eat croissants anymore. And that's a whole nother sad story that we're not going to get into right now. Okay, let's get drawn here, Meag. Enough of that. All right, so I'm just going to put myself... See, I already made myself look too skinny, I can tell. I'm going to put my little earring because it's so cute. There we go. And then I think I have a updo kind of a thing going on here. Oh my God, look at this hair. Uh-huh. Okay. So I'm being very rudimentary about it because honestly, nobody cares and I don't care. I'm just trying to find a map through my face, right? Oh, look, I have glasses on, so I can't even see my eyebrows. I'm going to make these glasses very big. Okay, and then my little button nose, as my grandmother used to say, your little button nose. And I'm going to give myself a big smile, right? Why not? Oh my God, I've made myself very young and thin. Once again, that's how it rolls. I don't always mean to do that. I certainly have drawn myself bigger. But in this challenge today, I'm just here. I'm going to give myself big hair. And I'm going to give my neck. I'm going to put my crystal on it because my crystal is importante to me. So find something you can sort of grab onto. There's my crystal. And then my shoulders, right? And I got like a crazy, not a crazy, but I got a print on my shirt. So I'm just going to do that. So there, very quickly, I've made myself very young. I'm actually going to add a bigger line to make myself more in line with who I am, because I'm not that thin anymore. I used to be thin, but not anymore. All right, so there we go. Oh my gosh. There's my May 1st continuous line selfie. And I'm not always going to do them live on camera because it makes me nervous, right? But here we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, I've made myself very young. Do I have, oh look at this. I have, I think I have my pink glasses on, I do. So I'm just going to give my sunglasses a little once over. Alrighty. Oh my God. Okay. So this is the thing about the selfie, right? Like, yes, I did make myself look thin and young because I can, and but I'm not always going to do that. But that is how I started this continuous line challenge, because once I started drawing, I just kept going through it, right? Like, I just didn't stop. There. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a bigger girth. Because I'm not that skinny, my God. And there's my neck. I'm just giving it a little definition now, right? Because I wanted to add a little bit more girth, because it just seemed very incorrect that I made myself that thin. There we go. The May 1st, May Day continuous line selfie. Let me sign that. May 1st, 2024, Meagan Burns. Oh my God. Okay, so what's super fun about this is, like, you do one on the first day, on the May 1st, and then on the last day of the challenge, you look back and you go, oh my God, look at how far I've come. Look at the difference, my lines. Look at how I've drawn myself over the month. And it's honestly, and you don't have to like post it everywhere and show it to everyone. It's for yourself. It's to watch the evolution of your drawing abilities, right? Which honestly is a super fun, super fun, powerful drawing exercise, right? So me and my skinny continuous line selfie are going to sit here, and we're going to enjoy our latte before we head on out of here, because through my croissant, I've paid for this table. So just have fun with this selfie challenge. It's just a way to catapult your drawing abilities. It's a way to kind of have fun with yourself, right? Because yeah, I did make myself look kind of cute here, but I guarantee I'm going to be a monster in some of these things, and that's okay, because as individuals, we are all different things, right? Some days we look good, some days we don't. Some days it's good days, bad days, and just have fun with the selfie. I think I've said enough. I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone's selfies are, because really, Cynthia, I saw yours this morning. Caroline, I saw yours this morning. Really well done. Vaughn, I saw yours. I saw Carolyn. I know I've seen a handful more. Now, there are people in the private drawing group that are posting it in the private. I wish you would post it in the public, just so people could see, how just the evolution of your selfies. You don't have to, but I would love for people to post these in the public group, so we can all benefit from your artistic chops. But you don't have to. You can just do what you want to do. Everyone have a great day. I'm going to admire myself here and finish my latte, and I'll see you all next time, okay? Every day for May. All right, everyone, go easy on yourself. Bye.